A famous philosopher once said, "Unless you spread your wings, you have no idea how far you can fly, because life is not about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself." Good evening and a very, very warm welcome to the launch of the Organic Garden by the hands of the Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways. Come on guys, we will give him a huge round of applause. Such a momentous and historic day, sir, and we're so grateful. I'd like to begin today with a very interesting case study that I always discuss with my students, which says there's an age-old debate. Are we rich by our birth or are we rich by our karma? There has been an age-old debate whether a politician's son becomes a politician, a film star's son or daughter becomes one. Are we rich by our birth or are we rich by our karma? This is the case study of a very famous person called Lee Iacocca. Lee Iacocca was the last son of a big Jewish family which was very, very poor. Lee Iacocca had no formal education and he was discovered by a petrol service mechanic when he went one day to fill petrol. This boy was so brilliant that he was taken by General Motors, and General Motors CEO loved him and slowly in a span of 20 years made him the CEO of General Motors. And this man, who had no formal education, was the most respected individual in United States of America. He was the highest paid CEO. He was on Time magazine and Forbes magazine as the highest paid CEO. He introduced the concept of flow shift cars, he introduced the concept of EMI on cars, and he was the most respected individual in United States of America. When Henry Ford IV retired, his son Henry Ford V took over the company. Every brash youngster thinks that they know everything about everything. A 27-year-old becomes the chairman of General Motors, one of the topmost automobile companies. Both of them could not see eye to eye and they argued. On one plant at Pennsylvania, this Lee Iacocca said, "I am the CEO of the company. We should not go ahead with this. This is a waste of money. It takes a lot of effort to bring these many profits and we have to work very hard to get this." But Henry Ford IV thought he knew everything and said, "The company will go with this." The matter went to the shareholders, both were divided. The matter went to the board of directors, they were still divided. Everybody in America knew that this boy is talking nonsense, but everybody knew that the company belongs to Henry Ford IV. Finally, at the shareholders meeting, at the AGM, they had to take a decision and Henry Ford IV was called out of retirement. And he knew that Lee Iacocca was talking sense, but he had no guts to go against his own blood. And he said General Motors will go with whatever Henry Ford IV says. And there itself, Lee Iacocca threw his resignation on Henry Ford IV's face and said, "You also know what your son is saying is wrong, but you have no guts to go against your son publicly. I will show you it's not General Motors which made me, but it is me who made General Motors." Take a man, look at his talent, look at his aptitude and look at his ability, put me in the worst unit, put me in a sick unit and I will make it shine and take it to the topmost world. Everybody in America was after him. He shunned all the offers and took a company like Chrysler. Chrysler was facing $18 million of losses. No Chrysler car had been sold for 6 months and it was in bad debts. The first time in American corporate history, he called the workers to the board meeting and said, "I never expect anything from anyone else what I don't expect from myself. I am asking you, if I walk out of here, I have so many jobs waiting for me, but America is going through a recession. You will not get a job if this company is closed down." So he asked them for a 33% wage cut and he worked as a CEO on $1. He asked them to work for 14 hours and he worked for 18 hours. In 3 months, he brought up the company. He brought the first time the concept of small car. And in 3 months, there are people who said he never went home from being the highest paid CEO in America. He came to a salary of $1, of course with the support of his wife and 2 daughters, brought his lifestyle down. But in the space of 6 months, he launched his new car. In 18 months, they had shown the first dollar of profit. And just in a space of 3.5 years, Chrysler Cars was number 2 in America against General Motors, which is a 100-year-old company. And he proved that it is an individual's talent, capability and merit which takes you to the top, not your birth. And he said, I have proved that point to everybody. So it's my absolute honor and privilege to welcome this very august gathering. Sir, I have to really thank you. I have been inspired for you. I have been such a huge fan of yours. The first time I heard you was in 2018 at the launch of your book India Inspires by Tuhin Sinha, which was hosted by Dr. Hiranandani. And he said that where the road can't travel, he builds highways. Hats off to you, sir. I think, guys, you deserve a huge round of applause. He said, Gangotri mein jahan sadak nahi jati hai, wahan main highway build karunga. And I was so inspired, sir. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. And you're the one who inspired us to come up with this organic garden. I'd also like to welcome, a very warm welcome to our guest of honor, former Minister of Home and State Affairs, Shri Kripa Shankar Singh ji. Thank you so much, sir, for being a great source of support. Thank you for always being there. And of course, we have an architect here. I live in the area of Bandra Reclamation and I call it New York's Manhattan. The architect of that is our very favorite MLA of our area, Advocate Ashish Shelar ji. Come on guys, you're going to better than that. हमारे एरिया का हर खड्डा, हर vegetable, everything, unclaimed car, he's just a phone call away. You have to call him and he does it. We are so very proud. Thank you for being a pillar of support to us. A very warm welcome to the man who is a great human being, ace lawyer and a pillar of support to us, President of our board, Advocate Anil Harish ji. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. And a very warm welcome to our immediate past president who's so passionate about Sindhiyat, so passionate about education, Shri Kishu Mansukhani ji. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And of course, what do I say about our provost and trustee? Here's a man who goes to board meetings, run marathons. Lately, he's also dancing his way and in his new role as provost. We're so happy and grateful for your support. Thank you so much, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani, sir. A very warm welcome to all my vice principals, my faculty, my support staff and everybody, all the members of the press who have come. Sir, there's just one last thing that I want to say. If you can see the days, I'm the only woman standing here. And every year, we celebrate Women's Day. And you get 700 to 800 WhatsApps about women. But I think my favorite one is, behind every successful woman is she herself. Because once she decides what she wants to do, there is absolutely nothing. Whenever people see a strong, independent woman, they always say she's like an iron lady. I wonder why they equate a woman to iron. Because iron can rot, iron can rust. And if you hit it very hard, it breaks. I think women should be equated with steel. Because women are flexible, women are malleable, and no matter how hard you hit them, they never break. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming here and gracing this occasion. And I conclude with the famous words, don't be pushed by the fears in your mind, but be led by the dreams in your heart. If people doubt how far you can go, go so far that you can't hear them anymore. Thank you so much.
Madam, I hope we are pillars of steel and not of iron. Mr. Kripa Shankar Singh ji, Mr. Ashish Shailor, ladies and gentlemen. We are very pleased to have with us today a man of action and a man on a mission, Honorable Shri Nitin Gadkari, Minister of Road Transport and Highways. As on 1st December 2021, India had a network of 62 lakh kilometers of roads, second only to the USA, which had 68 lakh kilometers. However, since the population of India is much greater, the density of the roads is also much greater, and the quality of roads and the high accident rates have been the casualty. I have heard the Honourable Minister speak several times, and it has always been an eye-opener. He is fully in command of the facts and figures, and his energy and his dedication towards the tasks before him are very apparent. This is why RD National College and Principal Dr. Neha Jagtiani invited him here, so that we all should have an opportunity to hear him in person and to feel his passion. It is said, always remember to take your vitamins. Vitamin A is for action, vitamin B for belief, vitamin C is for confidence, vitamin D is for discipline, vitamin E is for enthusiasm. The Honourable Minister embodies all of these. It is very difficult to achieve so much in the road sector. Involved are the central government, the state governments, the municipal corporations, the road contractors, and huge amounts of money, and ultimately accountability to the consumers, that is us. Bringing everyone together and achieving results required vitamins A to E and many more, which the Honourable Minister has in abundant measure. Honourable Mr. Gadkari, the HSMC board, which has more than 25 educational institutions and more than 45,000 students, along with the RD National College, are very pleased to have you as our chief guest, and we look forward to hearing from you about the roads that you're making for our country and the road ahead for our educational institutions and our students. Thank you.
Very good evening to all of you. Honorable Minister Shri Gadkari, my colleagues, President of the Board, Mr. Anil Harish, Dr. Niranjan Adani, Trustee at the Board of our University, Principal Neha Jagtiani, Mr. Ashish Shailor, Mr. Singh, invited guests, faculty members, and above all, dear students. I extend warm welcome to Shri Nitin Gadkari. Sir, it is a proud privilege to have you with us today at the launch of Organic Garden and release of the book Environmental Subsanctuary Initiative, organized by RD National College. Congratulations to you, sir, for bringing the longest serving minister for the road and transport and highways. We are thankful to you for the development of highways, especially Mumbai-Pune Expressway, which was constructed under your tenure as the Public Works Department Minister, State of Maharashtra. You have made a revolutionary change in making journey comfortable. At the time, serving by the people like us who are frequent in traveling between Bombay and Pune. We understand that over the next 4 years, road continuity in Maharashtra will be extended to 98%, connecting population of more than 13,000 villages. Sir, you have played an important role in putting large amount of budgets project towards the privatization. With your Herculean efforts, the states of India will be connected through the national highways. Connectivity of the highways will not only ease the travel, but will also connect the people of different communities of our country. It will bring a unity, tolerance, harmony among the vast, diverse community of our country. My compliment to Dr. Neha Jagtiani for her team and organizing this wonderful event. I would like to remember today and pay homage to our founding fathers, Mr. Anil Harish and others who have already spoken about him. We are here only because of Mr. Kundani's, Vidyadhar Kundani's efforts. We know how difficult it was as a refugee, like many of us, how he built this monument and subsequent colleges. Today we have 24 institutions and a university of our own, educating, as Mr. Anil says, nearly 50,000 students. I can proudly say that we have a large number of proud alumni in higher position all over the world. Sir, we are grateful to you for accepting our invitation and gracing this event with your kind presence. We keenly looking forward to your message, especially to young students who are the future of our Bharat. Your presence has made this occasion more memorable. Thank you. God bless you all.
It's a wonderful, delightful day when we have such illustrious friends on the dais. Mr. Kripal Shankarji has been with us for so long, and we are really grateful for the wonderful way that he has been as a friend and also as a minister. Thank you for being with us. Ashish Shelar cannot be called as a guest, so I think he's part of the family, being a past student of it, but thank you for all the support that you have done in the situation that is there. Dr. Neha Jatkani, I have to thank you very much for the wonderful way you have led the college. It's done miracles as far as this is concerned. And the best miracle of all that is today, that he has brought the most favoritist of all my ministers, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, to be here today. So I'm especially grateful to her on this special occasion that is there. He's a miracle man. There was a time when somebody said Bombay-Pune road can be constructed in 3,600 crores. And in came Mr. Nitin Gadkari and worked out the calculation, and he built that entire Mumbai-Pune road, one of the finest roads in his date and time, for 1,650 crores, including interest on construction period. He's giving competition for private sector people like me, sir. But it's wonderful to see that that is the leadership that our government has. The Bombay-Pune road is 169 kilometers of length. Do you know what this miracle man does now? He does 35 kilometers of national highway per day in the last 5 years. In the last 5 years, 35 kilometers on an average. Now only 40 kilometers per day. So, an equivalent time, Mumbai-Pune road, which was done in 3.5 years, would have been done in 4 days as an equivalent less term distance. This is the kind of miracle that Mr. Gadkari has done. He talks about no shortage of money. I in the private sector have always shortage of money. The government sector is always short of money. Anytime you want something from government, budget nahi. This is the only minister that I have seen in my whole 45 years of business experience who has said that if you have an objective, if you have a vision, if you have a direction, and that is in the public interest, there is no shortage of money, and he has proved it by constructing lakhs of rupees worth of crores, lakhs of crores of rupees. So even I am not able to mention the total amount of value. We will look forward to the details from him. And how is the miracle that he is able to do in the government sector, which has made a world of a difference. He doesn't do there, he doesn't stop his miracles there. He is the only minister that I have ever known in my whole life who sells sewage water and earns 16 crores per year. This is what he has done in Nagpur. The sewage water of Nagpur city is recycled, sold to industry, and earns 16 crores per year. So please tell us your secret. I get a lot of sewage water in my projects in Powai and Thane, but I do not earn that kind of money. So it is a vision of a man, a commitment to excellence, and honesty and integrity, and fearless. That is the right word that you have used. he is a fearless person when it comes to keep up a commitment. The miracle of changes that he has done is worth emulating. He is the person who started planting trees along the highways, and it started with Mumbai-Pune road. That was the first time in the history of India, every new highway had plantation of trees which had to be done along with it, and a services corridor which came up, and now that is being continued in the national highways to do it. So we don't have just a minister, we don't have just a person who understands contracts, execution, ministry and other things, but he is a miracle man with a vision which makes a world of a difference. And that is why every time that we hear him, every time that he speaks, and all the ideas which he does, I learn a lot from what you say. So sir, we are very delighted that you have taken time to come here to our college, which is making this effort for the purposes of environment all the time, the sewage recycling, the organic waste ideas, the upgradation of the college, and the wonderful work that you have. But I must tell you, sir, we have wonderful students who are doing a wonderful job in the service of the nation. So my heartiest congratulations to each and every student, the teachers, the vice principals, the heads of the department, each and every one of you is there. What is that? I must also mention Mr. Anil Harish and Mr. Kishuman Sukhani, my president and past president, who have put in tremendous efforts in order to upgrade all the activity, and to the state government who has not only supported our colleges but also given, during COVID, has given us a university for the purposes of upgrading ourselves. So we have a lot of opportunity to do much more, and we will also seek your guidance, sir, in order to tell us how we can go further also in the education field, because you have a vision for each and everything that is done, whether it is in business, government, industry, or all the activities that we have. Delighted to have you, sir, and we were very happy that you have come here today. We look forward to you coming all the time to teach us and work to it, and of course to take the nation to the greatest of heights, which we will be envy of everybody. We are the fastest road network developer, country developer in the world. We have now beaten China in speed of new construction. So my heartiest congratulations to you, sir, and I wish you the very best. Thank you.
My friend Mr. Krupashankar Singh ji, Advocate Anil Harish, President, my friend Dr. Niranjan Hiranandan ji, Trustee Sri Kishuman Sukhani ji, Dr. Neha ji, all respectable teachers, dear friends. From last many days, Neha ji was continuously making follow for coming to for the program in your college. And once in Nagpur also, she was coming to invite me. I am really happy about, because this college is one of the historical college. And when I was in Mumbai, I remember the days. Actually, when I got opportunity to construct in Mumbai this Worli Bandra seeding project, at that every time when I visited there, I every time coming to Bandra in many restaurants to take food. So I remember the name of the restaurant. My dream is to connect this Worli Bandra to direct to Vasai Virar and Mumbai Delhi Express. Actually, the dream is taking from Nariman Point to Delhi with 12 hours. And actually, the first phase plan is Delhi to JNPT. And for this end of this year, we are going to complete that project. The Worli Bandra was a great experience in my life. It gave me many trouble from the ecology and environment expert people, creating a lot of problem, 2 years, because of court cases and because of complications, lot of opposition. And that was the reason that the project was delayed. I got approval to construct 55 flyovers in Mumbai and Mumbai-Pune Express Highway. I remember once in a time when Balasaheb Thackeray was there. We have here on this Mahim pool with his photograph. He specially called me from Nagpur. Raj Thackeray was returning one book on Balasaheb. And one of the photo, Balasaheb, when he was to take the photo of Balasaheb on the Mahim bridge, Balasaheb tell me, without Nitin, I will not give you that photograph. So I remember I was coming from Nagpur to here, and that was the great memory in my life. Today, I am really happy about the green mission of your college. I always feeling that the ecology and environment is very important. The three important pillars of our society is ethics, economy, ecology and environment. And presently we are facing a lot of crucial problems because of air pollution, water pollution and sound pollution. In Mumbai also we are facing this problem. So I always tell it to the people two important philosophies which I believe. One is innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill and successful practices. We name it as knowledge. And conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future for the country. And the other important theory which is very important, that is no one is waste. No material is waste, no person is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate leadership, appropriate vision of the leadership, then appropriate technology, you can convert waste into wealth. Niranjan ji was giving the reference about the sewage water of Nagpur. 7 to 8 years before, we have decided to sell this water, making recycling of that water. And from 8 years, we are selling this water to government of Maharashtra or power generation in Koradi and Khaparkheda power project. We are getting 300 crore rupees per year as a royalty. So nothing is waste. I am just giving you the example when I was Water Resources Minister. We have successfully implemented the project, now it is already started, in Mathura. The 80 MLD sludge of Mathura, that is to be converted, the project is in hybrid annuity. The 40% of the cost of the project is given by the government, 60% is from the investor. Trivedi Engineering is the company, and the project is in hybrid annuity. It is completed, and now 80 MLD of sludge of Yamuna, Mathura, is converted into clean water, and water is purchased by the refinery, Indian Oil Refinery in Mathura, just side to railway line, and giving 20 crore rupees per year as a royalty, and a successful project is going on. Even in Ganga, I got opportunity to make clean Ganga mission. At that time we have taken the project of 25,000 crore. And we clean as much as Ganga because there is now the water is in a good level. Still the project is not completed. I am remembering one name, Phapha Mau in Kanpur. So worst. क्या नाम है उसका? अब Phapha Mau और कानपुर में भी 4 थे. बहुत गंदा काला चमड़ी का पानी था. प्लस वो लेदर का प्रोसेसिंग था. So we have already recycled that water. So ecology and environment is very important. And basically as a transport minister, my ministry is responsible for air pollution. Because the fossil fuel is a big problem. We have an import of 17 lakh crores of fossil fuel. And that is really not only an environmental problem but economic problem also for the country. So from 2000, I am working as a mission on this project, that diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. So presently, now a lot of good things are going to happen now in the country. We are making ethanol. Ethanol is a green fuel, it is absolute alcohol. First of all, in sugar industry in Maharashtra, we are making ethanol in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh. It is to be import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. And we can make ethanol from molasses, C molasses, B molasses, sugarcane juice. And now we are making ethanol from biomass. In Assam, we have project now making ethanol from bamboo. And we can make ethanol from parali, popularly known as parali, the rice straw. It's a big problem in Delhi. Burning of parali in Uttar Pradesh, Haryana and Punjab creating a lot of pollution in Delhi. And now we have a successful plant in Panipat. And they are making 1 lakh liter of ethanol per day and 150 ton of biobitumen per day from rice straw, the parali. The plant is already started. So we need to create value in the West. Now in the solid waste management, we have glass, metal, plastic and organic waste. And we can even making the recycling of glass, metal and plastic. Now as a transport minister, we have just launched the policy of scrapping policy for the vehicles. We have our automobile industry size is very high, 7.5 lakh crores. All the world reputed brands today present in India. And this is the industry which is giving maximum revenue as a part of GST to the state government and central government. This is the industry which is creating 4 crore jobs in the country, maximum jobs. And this is the industry which is giving wealth to the country. Now my vision is as a transport minister to make this industry of 15 lakh crore. And for that reason now today we have decided to diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. Now from rice, broken rice, corn, we have the problem, we have the surplus of rice, surplus of wheat, surplus of corn. We don't have a godown place for storage. So now we are converting this rice into bioethanol, corn into bioethanol. And just 5 to 6 days before, I got opportunity to launch the flex engine vehicle of Toyota, Camry. And that vehicle is 100% on bioethanol. 100%. You don't need petrol. And the average is same. Because of this green revolution, once I got the information that the Russian scientists have successfully implemented the caloric value of ethanol and the petrol will be the same by their research, I decided to call the scientists to India. In my house, I have a meeting with the Petroleum Minister, Petroleum Secretary and Indian Oil Chairman, Mr. Vaidya. And when I was telling them that they are telling this, that we can make the mileage for the car for ethanol and petrol will be the same. So the Ram Kumar from the Faridabad Indian Oil Laboratory was telling me, sir, this is a very fantastic idea, but I feel it very difficult. But after the experiment of 3 months, it is proven. And now the caloric value, the mileage in the car, both for ethanol and petrol will be the same. And ethanol rate is 60 rupees per liter and petrol rate is more than 100 rupees per liter and creating pollution. Even Bajaj, TVS and Hero, they are exporting their 50% of two-wheeler production to the world. And now they have flex engine. Flex engine means you can use 100% bioethanol. We have 3 petrol pumps in Pune on 100% ethanol. And today people like you, we are expecting that we need to create awareness in the mind of the people about the green fuel. As a transport minister, my concept is that we are trying for that and now we are successfully implementing. We are in place of petrol and diesel, the fossil fuel. We are now on ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, bio-CNG and electric and green hydrogen. The green hydrogen is the future. I have got the car. on hydrogen in Delhi. You can come to my house and see and take one way or another there. It's really a good, it's better, comfortable than even than Mercedes. The name of the car is Mirai. Mirai is a Japanese word. Mirai means Bhavishya. And that car is really good. And it is from green, it is from hydrogen. Now we have three types of hydrogen. The hydrogen from the coal is black hydrogen. Hydrogen from the petroleum, it is the brown hydrogen. And hydrogen from the sewage water or even from organic waste, that is green hydrogen. Even this segregated organic waste we can take into the biodigester, take it methane from that, and we can convert that methane into green hydrogen. Now we are just opportunity to launch electrolyzer in Bangalore. We are the highest manufacturer of electrolyzer in the world. Our new young talented engineers are doing excellent job. So the electrolyzer cost is 1 crore 20 lakhs. And the sewage water, we can make clean water. The technology is available. And by electrolyzer, we can get hydrogen from that. And there will be a generator on ethanol. Because already diesel rate is more than 100 and ethanol rate is 60 rupees. So no pollution. So we can compress that green hydrogen to 500 bar and we can take it, that hydrogen, to car, truck, buses, even in aviation, even in industry, pharmaceutical industry, chemical industry, everywhere. And this is the future of the country. The green hydrogen is the future for the country. Presently, we are importing energy, but within 5 to 6 years, our dream is to export of energy. We can export green hydrogen to the world, and that is exactly the future. We have electric vehicles, electric car, electric bikes. I remember when I started talking about electric car, electric buses, electric scooter, electric auto rickshaw, no one was ready to believe me. Because when the out-of-box idea, when we try to convince the people, it is very difficult to believe them. But today, for electric car from Tata, there is a waiting list for a year. And now people are coming me as a transport minister, please give your letter that we will get the car as early as possible. We have electric scooters. Now we have 400 startups. They are making very beautiful designs, electric scooters, electric auto rickshaw. I remember in some 6 months before, I was given one interview to BBC. And he was asking me, which is the best work which is remembering you to your whole life? I say only one. When I taken charge as a minister, in India we have 1 crore people who are driving that cycle rickshaw. It's so really, on the humanity point of view, it's so worst. So I decided to launch e-rickshaw, mechanized driven e-rickshaw. Now Mumbai, we don't have e-rickshaw, but in the whole country, everywhere e-rickshaw is available, e-cart is available, and this mechanized driven e-cart is really a great thing for the society, because the poor people who are socially, economically, educationally backward, the poor people, they have taken that cycle rickshaw. In place of that, now mechanized driven e-rickshaw. 80 lakhs people, now they are diverting to e-rickshaw. That is the best and great achievement in my life. So this is the technology. Now lithium-ion battery, people are very much talking about it. Now we are changing the battery chemistry. We have got zinc ion, sodium ion, aluminum ion battery, and the latest technology, which is invented by Indian Oil Laboratory in Faridabad, that is aluminum air technology. So we don't have any problem. The highest trained engineering, talented manpower, young manpower is available in the country. We have already proven this. In USA, UK, all out 10 doctors, 6 doctors are Indian. Our software engineers doing excellent job. You people, really you are very competent, innovative. And I feel that 100% the future, 100% is for you. And that is the most important. Today we have got the electric vehicle, electric buses. Even as some days before, our chairman Anil, Advocate Anil Harish, he was there in launching of double-decker bus of Ashok Leyland. And actually in Mumbai now we have 200 air-conditioned double-decker buses. Now you just understand the economics. For electric bus, the cost is 39 rupees per kilometer, non-AC bus. And for AC bus, it is 51 rupees per kilometer. And for diesel bus in the best, the cost is 115 rupees per kilometer. So electric is very cheaper. Even we can offer air conditioning buses to all the people and we can reduce the ticket rate by 25%. I was there in the program with the Chief Minister and the best chairman. I tell them that you convert all your buses into electric. The methanol is the fuel. In Mumbai, the new Mumbai, the Deepak Fertilizer and RCF, they are making methanol. The rate of the methanol is 22 rupees per litre and diesel rate is more than 100 rupees per litre. The Assam Petroleum is manufacturing 100 ton of methanol per day. And when I was shipping minister, I tried my level best to convert all ship engines using methanol. And methanol is indigenous fuel. We in the USA, China, Canada, everywhere the methanol trucks and buses are available. So this is the time, even in construction equipment, because a lot of diesel is already, it's a big problem in construction. As a minister of road construction, I call the meeting of all the people and tell them, no, you have to reduce the use of diesel in this construction equipment. The JCB has manufactured, under my request, that JCB of 50% on bio-CNG and 50% on diesel, and they get 1,000 order of JCB from Russia. Now we can make bio-LNG and bio-CNG from rice straw. 5 ton of rice straw is giving 1 ton of bio-CNG and bio-LNG. My own tractor is already on bio-CNG. Successfully, 1 lakh rupees saving every year to me because of we are using bio-CNG. This is the future. Even we can 8 ton of cotton straw is giving 1 ton of bio-CNG and 22 ton of press mud is giving 1 ton of bio-CNG or bio-LNG, and we have 20 projects in country now. It is already started. We don't need to import 17 lakh crore spending for the fossil fuel. We need to reduce the pollution. The water pollution, air pollution and sound pollution is a big problem. And that is exactly the one thing which is very much important for all of you, for your commitment for ecology and environment. The organic farming is the future. From last 15 years, my main passion is I am working in agriculture. I am not a very talented student or an engineer because there is a lot of misimpression about me that I am an engineer. Because of construction of flyovers and Worli Bandra Sailing and Mumbai Pune Express Highway, there was a misimpression about me that I am an expert engineer. I am not an engineer. But I received 3 D.Litt. And one is from Babasaheb Ambedkar University, Aurangabad. Other is from Mahatma Jyotiba Phule University, Rahuri. And third is from Panjabrao Deshmukh Agriculture University, Akola. And that is for agriculture science. Because my interest is agriculture. I am working on water conservation, organic farming. I am giving you the example. Now we have started agriculture spraying by drone. In my own agriculture, my wife is, she is MSc in food and nutrition. And she is taking care of my agriculture. We are doing organic. And now, just we have started 4-5 years before, we are making amino acid. Amino acid from hairs. Actually, when we started, so my feeling was in Nagpur there are a lot of hair cutting salon and beauty parlor, and now everyone is cutting the hair, so we will get the hair. After 1 month, I understand only 20 kg of hairs I got. Now we are taking 1 truck hairs from Tirupati, and we have the plant making amino acid and micronutrients are so fantastic result. It is a plant booster. Today actually we are meeting of our Deepali Milan for our sugar factory director, and everyone was telling me there was a very fantastic result for this amino acid based micronutrients. So in organic agriculture also there is a huge potential. Because of the chemical fertilizer and pesticides, lot of problem we are facing. You know that you are creating awareness in the mind of the people. But creating, now I just telling you in Mumbai, Excel Industries here. In your organic waste every day in your house, you can convert that organic waste into biofertilizer. I have got the machine in my house in Delhi. I remember in one NDTV program, I was here in Mumbai with Amitabh Bachchan. I am telling him, Amitabh, you will start this. Take the machine and make a kitchen garden in your house. So he was telling me that there is a kitchen garden in the house and he is taking that every day, all fruit, vegetable there, to organic vegetable he is getting from that. So it can be possible. So the technology is very important. The futuristic technology are very important. People like you, we have got the full capability of research. And innovation research is really important. And that is exactly, you are the future of our country. Your commitment, your innovation, your research, your vision is very important. And already, when you are creating awareness in the mind of the people about green initiatives, that is really a very, I feel that it's one of the important things for the society and for the country which you are doing. I am really happy about it. I am giving my special thanks to college, principal, teachers and all of you. And my only request to all of you, to create awareness in the mind of the people, that is very important. I remember once I talked about this green hydrogen, my wife was with me. And she was telling me how you can say like this, that there will be hydrogen from the water, the car will be run. It will never going to happen. Even I don't have faith on you. How the people are going to believe in you? I immediately called Vikram Kirloskar, the chairman of the Toyota India, Toyota Kirloskar. I said, I want your green hydrogen car. He said, I don't have, but you import it. Because even my wife is not ready to believe me that we can run the car on the green hydrogen. So he just give me that car is in Delhi. I am giving trip to the people, go, enjoy it. And let us see that this can possible. So today electric, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, bio-CNG and green hydrogen is the future. It is not only going to save our imports. It is important for the economy because 16 lakh crore of imports for the fossil fuel and creating pollution in the city. But at the same time, this is very important for protecting our ecology and environment. The plantation of the tree, there are the special species which can preserve our ecology and environment. Now area to area, I remember just 1 month before I was in Telangana, Rajamundri. There was one of the place where I got appointed to visit. There were 1700 nurseries doing excellent jobs, beautiful trees. And now the transplantation of trees is available. We can do it. In Delhi, Dwarka Express Highway, we have 12,000 trees transplanted successfully. So this type of new research and innovation is there. We have to protect the ecology and environment. Economy is important, ethics are important, value-based education, value-based family system is the strength for Indian society. And for the development of the futuristic development, we have to protect the ecology and environment. To creating awareness in the mind of the people and people like you, who are the future of our country, your commitment for ecology and environment is very important. I am really happy for the college is taking a lot of green initiative. I got the opportunity to interact with you. Once again, I am giving my special thanks to Honorable Principal Nehaji, Niranjanji, Advocate Anilji, Kishu Mansukhani and all teachers, and I am wishing all of you best luck, best future for all of you. Thank you very much.
I think for such a wonderful man, we all need to give him a standing ovation.